Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, and this is my face, and it's really weird watching me while I talk. So I'm gonna look off camera at my cat because it's gonna be easier to focus. So what I'm gonna do today is actually do a craft room tour. I know, right? So I'm gonna do a craft room tour today. I don't think I will leave anything. Youngest child came in. I don't think I'll leave anything like craft related out of the video, but I have some stuff that's not craft related. So that being said, I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll start the tour. Okay, so puke cam, super sorry about that, but this is where my scrap rack is, and it goes, this door leads to the kitchen. And this is my bookshelf with all of my junk journaling books all the way down. Okay, so that's what that is. And this right here is my pockets. I'm going to put my microphone on. Hold on, I'm going to pause it. Okay, I think this will be better. And my voice is kind of dying because that's what it does this time of year. Yay! Okay, so these are my blank cards. These are playing cards. They are coffee dyed, index cards, coffee dyed, library cards, fresh index cards. So this is where my blanks are. For example, these are my bases for, where'd they go? My bases for like pockets and stuff, right? So my folded glue pages are here. I've got the tall skinny, I'm not even showing you anything. I've got the tall skinny ones here. My book pages, my half book pages are here. Then I made some that were full pages just in case I needed them for something bigger. Okay, so there's that. So all my cards and stuff. That was my cat knocking stuff over because she's a butthead. Okay, so there's that. And then this is all of my big rolls of stuff. This is my... She's throwing stuff on the floor just to be a butt. There it goes. Okay, so this is an art kit that my friend gave me. But these are all of my rolls of stuff. This is my cling wrap, my rolls of different papers, foil. This is a book cover, like an adhesive book cover. I know it's more helpful if I show you what I'm looking at. This is an adhesive book cover. Okay, so this is a book cover, and this is some like contact paper, more contact paper, that kind of thing. My bookshelves go all the way around. Here's my scrap rack where I keep all my ephemera. Okay, well, a lot of my ephemera. And then down here, this is a rolling cart. I actually have two of them. I have another one in my closet in this room, but I'm not gonna pull that one out right now because it's not being used for this stuff. So what I did was, this cart is actually the perfect size for these magazine holders that I got from Target. They're magazine paper holders, whatever they are, but they were like $5 at Target, and they fit in here perfectly. And this is unusable space, or space that would have been harder to use, and these are things that would have been harder to store. So it worked out really well. So these are my book covers that are different sizes that I've got to go through still. These are my Dunsies. This is my Dunsies box. And then these are specific projects. This is Weiss. Mom Weiss is coming here to visit. Okay, so these are this Little Caesars box, because we did a fundraiser for my kids through the school. This Little Caesars box is has stencils in it. My cat is trying to play with me. has stencils in it. So, like big stencils. If I got like punch out tags in a kit, then I kept the frames, and I'll show you more. I've got my stencil thing later. Let's see. And then what's in here is all my words. That's my words box now. This is stuff that I was keeping handy when I was working on the table. And this is where I keep my tray for coffee dyeing. There's my coffee dyeing tray. Okay. So that takes care of the cart. And then I've got, whoops. Let's see, can I do this? Can I do this? Yeah, no, it's going to turn it sideways. Sorry, puke cam. Okay. So this is napkins and more napkins and ribbons. And then this is a bunch of stuff I have to sort, some ephemeris stuff. And this is a drawer for my son for crafting, and this is for my other son for crafting. And then my son's one of my sons has like a motor thing that he got for Christmas, and so we're working on putting that together, and it's in that box. This is unused right now, and this space right here is also unused right now because I just cleaned it out, and the box that was here is actually now in this. So there's that. And I have received packages and boxes, and I save the boxes. I can't help it. This is my linoleum for cutting into stamps and just some stuff. This is my card making kit. Let's see. I've got not much in here right now. I've still got to figure out what I'm going to use. This is my cord because everything here is blocking getting in here. So I've got a set of stamps in here. Sorry. Got a set of stamps in here and a punch like leverage thing. This drawer is missing, so I just stuck my like my embroidery floss in here. This is my markers. This is stuff for making masks. Here's some of my fabric. More of my fabric. Play-Doh set. And this is where I keep my coffee dyeing stuff right here. Okay, so down here I've got these wooden blocks that I will use for different things, and some of my books that didn't quite fit. In here is some large, and this is some large ephemera, like newspapers, that kind of thing. I've got chipboard here, and these are my Writer's Digest magazines. Then over here I've got some of my medium scraps and just some of my goodies that I've been holding on to, and some baby wipes. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and we're going to go across the room. Okay, so you're more familiar with my desk. I put this shelf up here on top, and these my papers need to be sorted and stuff again. This is where I keep my book pages. This is my kind of handy go-to thing of like pencils and stuff. All of my clips, my paper clips, my paper clips, my clothespins, those kind of things. Anything that clamps are there. These are my brads. I have a jar of pretty trims, my paint brushes, paper clips again. I've got stamps that I use very frequently, not stamps, punches that I use frequently, and this is my little sewing kit up here. Actually, this bling, this can go over here. So, and here's some paints that I use on occasion. All right, my scrap basket. I know I need to clean up my desk, but this seemed like a good time. Here is where I keep my bling stuff, all my shinies. Like, this is my little crow box. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Crow box. So that's what that is. I've got some stamps up here because I was able to clear out some space here. I've got postage stamps in here, the ones that I made. I got these at the dollar store. These are actual postage stamps. Then I've got my peg stamps and my little stamps here. And these were in this area. I'm gonna glue these with double-sided tape to keep them together because they drive me nuts when they come apart like this. And then I've just got some extras up there, and my roll of my snippet roll, and some stamps that I use frequently in my headphones so that I can listen. This is a sealing wax. It's just a jar I got from the dollar store, but it's got my sealing wax and seal and spoons to heat. So that's in there now, and I keep some index cards up here because I make a ton of lists on them. And then in this one, this goes there. And then this is my fabric snippet roll, and I've got odds and ends in the rest of the drawers. Nothing super exciting. This is my Lazy Susan, and it works really well, but I've got this on here for right now. So now we're going to look at my wall of baskets. And my wall of baskets is this. Ta-da! Wall of baskets. And this is electronics, like cords and stuff like that. This is old glues, because I'm saving them for a reason. And then my daubers. These are adhesives, computer stuff specifically. What are these? These are my clusters. Some notebooks and whatnot. I've got those are my clusters. Hanging those from my funnels. I've got my spray inks there and there. And then I've got empty bottles that I can keep stuff in. That is my Yo Mama stuff. And I've got words in this basket way, way over. Now, this is a bunch of stuff that I still need to go through. Again, I've got a ton of stuff on this tray right now, but it's a really handy tray. And then down here is where I keep other templates. And stencils and things that I use more frequently. And these are my collages are in here, and different big ephemera type things. And then this is a filing cabinet underneath, and I have my writing stuff in there, so that's what that is. And there is my sewing machine, which is right on this rolling cart. And I can sometimes, here, I can push it right in and pull it out as needed. And it's right next to me, and my garbage is hanging right off that. And so underneath here, I've got, these are all my these are all my empty flat type containers. So like my empty baggies, I've got empty folders, I've got empty pencil cases, things like that there. And then on this next shelf, I have these, and this is obviously my keyboard. These are different jars that I have for like different decorations and, you know, scraps and stuff like that that I need to go through. So I'm slowly going through them. My giant Staples jar that I've been carrying around for 20 years, right? Pay no attention to the mess on the floor. I apologize. But this is under my desk. And this is my notebooks, and this is more notebooks, and I'm just kind of right now collecting things in, you know, like places. So I've got jars of rocks and shells under here that I really love. I've got buttons, another jar of rocks. These are books that I don't want to use for junk journaling. They're books that I want to keep. My papers are all over here. I've got my I just got a new batch of cardstock, and my printer paper is there. Some odds and ends here. The big box of paper is down bottom, and then I've got my buttons, and I also have a container with cat litter in it, clumping cat litter to dump my paint water into, which was an idea from Al John. From Amy at Al John. That's, everybody needs toilet paper, I think. Pay no attention to that. I've had a runny nose for like ever. So, now, we've got the spot that Phoebe goes in. I've got stamps in this drawer. Whoops. Oops. Stamps in this drawer, and on top are some cutting devices. And again, odds and ends that I need to find homes for. So stamps and my dauber things that I'm probably actually going to put right in my basket. And then I've got more stamps and inks. More stamps and inks. I've also got stamps and inks in the closet, but I'm not going to show that right now. Odds and ends I need to go through. Die cuts, some washi tape, drawer to sort. So I'm definitely not done. There's my washies and trays. These are handy. I get them at the dollar store, and I can cut like my bits into it, and it'll hold my trash and stuff while I'm doing fussy cutting, so that's handy. And these are my my supplies for stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like kind of like tool supplies, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Tool supplies. I'm calling that good. All right, I can't get this. More tool supplies, right? So I've got my bits for my little Dremel thing, you know, stuff like that. Okay, and then here is more tool supplies. These are pads that we had from when my son was in treatment, but they make great covers for the table if you're doing like messy artwork and stuff, and my ink is in there as well. Okay, so now up here is my papers that I need to sort. I have them somewhat sorted here. They're in colors and this basket, sorry. They're in colors and neutrals in this basket, and then I've got to go through the actual, like I may have like 6 envelopes of colors and 6 envelopes of clear, so I need to go through them and sort them better. Not there yet. It's an empty box. This is our game cabinet. Okay, so I've got some vellum, or not vellum, rub-on transfers here, and those like I got apparently in bulk at the scrapbooking convention I went to with my mom. Whoops. Yeah, dropping stuff. Okay. I had to, and here's my big cutter. I had to unstack these because they were falling. Oh, sorry, my son's Karen wig. So there is some stuff that's stacked, but for the most part, this is like my recipe box that I need to go through and stuff like that. So I have some stuff that needs to be sorted. Let's see. Got my envelopes in here. This is fabric down here. Some books that I want to keep. Paints. My paint stuff is going all in here. This is where my adhesive is. These are all my stickers. More fabric. And then up is my nail stuff. And on the other side, I can't really get to it right now. Yeah. It's there, and it's kind of empty right now. So that is my room, my crafting area, and I'm doing the best I can. And part of the reason, here, let me put you back. Hold on. Okay, so we're back at the table, just to give you some anti-nausea. So I know a lot of it is still really messy, but one of the things I did it for is for accountability for myself, because I'm making progress, partially because I want to be able to see that I'm making progress. And part of the way I'll be able to see that I'm making progress is if I actually, commemorate where I've gone and where I've come from, if that makes sense. So, that was pretty much my tour of my room. This is my Pepsi. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And I had a tickle in my throat. So there's accountability, and that's one of the reasons that I showed it. And another is that I really am proud of the progress I've made. I was not in a position to show any of this room even a few months ago, and I've been working really, really hard on that. So I will do another tour when everything is done. But right now, this is what I got, and this is what I could do. I know there's a lot of disarray and stuff, but I think I get inspired when I see other people's rooms, and knowing that there are other people that have been doing this, and the YouTubing part for a while, that they have clutter. They have, that really helps me. So guess what? I have a whole lot of clutter, and I have a whole lot of difficulty organizing it. So that's why I've been working on it. So this Tidy Friday, I have been straight out working for like weeks now on getting stuff done a little bit at a time, sometimes a lot at a time when I can. And this is the results of it. And yes, I need to go over my room with a broom badly. I've got bunnies that track hay in. I've got my cat who's just a psycho. But that's cosmetic stuff that I can do real quick. Kind of now that the foundation is in place. And the foundation being that I have these big zones of things. Like I've got my shelf for my books, and most of the books are on it that I'm grouping like things together. That way I can show what I have and see what I have and use what I have. So it's a mess. It's very cluttered feeling in a lot of places, but there's a lot of work that's been done to get it to even where it is now. So I hope you enjoyed my Tidy Friday. My Tidy Friday, whatever this is, my little tour. And there will be more of these because I rearrange things all the time, and because I still am working on finding things within the system that are going to work for me. So please like, subscribe, share. I hope this helps you. I hope it inspires you. I hope that you can see that my craft room is nowhere near clean or organized, but it's getting there. And maybe that's something, if you want to work on it together, we can do that. If you're working with me on organizing and trying to come up with a whole new system, that's good information too, for other people. So just drop a comment below if you are currently working on organizing. Find me on Facebook in my Wicked Crafty Mom group, and I'm on Insta as Wicked Crafty _mom. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye.